So you can see that the world of thought is no joke. That is where everything begins. That is where everything begins. What I mean by that is that is where spirit meets with body. Is the point at which spirit begins to clothe itself in matter. We need to take note of this particular world of thought. Beyond the physical world, beyond the desire world, we move to the third world, which we call the world of thought. Once again, the atoms in the world of thought are lighter than that of the desire world and that of the physical world. So the atoms there, the matter over there, permeates the desire world and the physical world. So whatever is being done in one affects the other. The world of thought, like the physical world, is divided into two areas. The world of abstract thought, which is actually spiritual, and the world of concrete thought. In the world of abstract thought, that is where our ideas come from. The ideas are generated by the spirit. And the world of concrete thought, that is where we do our thinking. I want to repeat this. The world of thought is higher than the physical world. It is higher than the desire world. And it is divided into two parts, like the physical world. It has a higher one, which is called the region of abstract thought. Then it has another one, which is called the region of concrete thought. The region of abstract thought, that is where our ideas come from. And the ideas are given thought. The thinking process takes place in the region of concrete thought. We will talk more about this when we give a lecture, a presentation on how the spirit functions in our body. But for now, we'll just make it known like that. Now, the space that the world of thought occupies is more than the space that the desire world occupies. And the space that the desire world also occupies is more than what the physical world occupies. Because the lighter atoms have more rooms to operate than the denser or the heavier atoms. But these worlds, they are not built one after the other. They are all interlinked. We are on the world of thought. The vibration over there is no joke. The vibration of the atoms over there is no joke. And that is where we have tone, sound. That is the origin. Very advanced musicians pick their notes from there. The world of thought is a place of tone, whereas that of the desire world is for color. So, who are the occupants of the world of thought? Of course, human beings are occupants. Animals are not. The forces of animals do not extend to the world of thought. But human beings are. So you can see that human beings, we are featuring from the physical all the way to the desire, all to the way to the world of thought, unlike animals and plants. The occupants of the world of thought go beyond just human beings. We're talking about angels, they are also there. Fallen angels, they are also there. Demons, they are also there. Those who die, the diseased, they are also there. Archangels, they are also there. And what we call the lords of mind. The lords of mind. The mind that we have, we didn't just do it ourselves. There were entities that help us to have it. They also operate there. And the laws of destiny. And there are more who all operate over there. So you can see that the world of thought is no joke. That is where everything begins. That is where everything begins. What I mean by that is that is where spirit meets with body. That is the formative area. When spirit reflects itself in form, in body. Now, The vibration, as I said over there, is very, very high. Very, very high. So for you to operate consciously in the world of thought, you need to have a very high vibration. Now, in the desire world, what is interesting here is that you can see a form, and through a form that appears to you in the desire world, you can see that form, and through it. But you may not have that information about the form that appears to you, or the form that you are investigating. Unlike the world of thought. In the world of thought, of course, some people do it through meditation. The form tells you about itself. It gives information about itself. So you know exactly what form that is, who generated it, where it came from. You have all that information. So, now, what is also interesting about the desire world is that, as I said earlier on, that is the point at which spirit begins to clothe itself in matter. We need to take note of this particular world of thought. Of course, we have a session and we'll go deeper into it. But let us have it at the back of our mind that is more or less the beginning of all form things that we see.